All right, good afternoon, everyone. I am meteorologist Chris Guevara. I'm going to be giving you your Monday, April 24th forecast or recreation forecast here across the western slope. Been seeing plenty of sunshine throughout our morning hours here in Grand Junction, as well as seeing some little bit of cloud cover. Temperature started off this morning feeling a little bit nice and comfortable. That was all due to Sunday. We saw plenty of sunshine during the daytime, and then when the cloud cover started rolling overnight, that trapped a lot of that heating, hence gave us some warmer overnight lows. Now we're going to hop straight into what our state parks forecast is going to be, and we are going to see this. We're going to swap over. There we go. So as we can see here, we are looking at Island Acres, Vega, Rifle Falls. Many places for today in terms of high temperatures are going to be staying around into the 50s as well as into the 60s in some locations. Even look at Corn Lake, we're looking at 65 degrees, so nice and beautiful. However, just because we are seeing sunshine right now does not mean we're going to be seeing this a little bit later into the day. So as we're going to be switching over, I'm going to throw myself right back onto the screen right here, looking at the hiking forecast for Montrose today. Again, we're going to be staying around into the lower 60s, so Montrose is going to stay just a little cooler than Grand Junction in terms of high temperatures. Again, we are still going to stay under partly cloudy skies, and then we're going to start seeing this transition over into some cloud cover and overcast skies, getting into those evening and into the nighttime hours. Now, one thing to notice is that our disturbance has already moved into the state, and it started off this morning towards the southern portion. So that was impacting areas like Cortez, Durango, and even had some snowfall into the San Juans. For us here in our valleys, we really didn't see anything at all, but we're going to start seeing this disturbance start become a little bit more widespread, and then as the low pressure moves in by tomorrow, we're going to start getting a little bit more of some winter storm activity. So if you do plan on hiking still for today, it's still going to be good leading up to those evening hours, and then get ready to possibly experience a little bit of some light scattered showers that could be moving into the area. But overall, the ground should be dry and it should just be perfect. And with these temperatures staying nice and comfortable in the sunshine, you might just be good with just a very thin long sleeve shirt if you just want to protect yourself from anything outdoors, or if you plan on going with a short sleeve shirt, you should be completely fine. As we kind of get into tonight, we're going to head all the way up on the mesa, and it's going to be a little bit different. Again, elevation changes are going to be having temperature fluctuations. So we are only going to be looking at a high of 39 degrees. So if you do like the cooler weather, up on the mesa is going to be your best bet. Again, because the mesa does sit a little bit higher, there's going to be a better chance for some scattered showers to even some snowfall getting into these nighttime hours, and then that really starts to ramp up into tomorrow. So camping up on a mesa, maybe not so much recommended, but if you do love the tent camping and don't mind the snow at all, it's going to be the place for you. Low temperatures dropping down into the mid-20s tonight, so it's going to be a little bit chillier, so make sure that you still do have plenty of layers. Again, something that I always say in so far all my videos, make sure you have the correct sleeping bag, make sure it's properly rated for winter and colder temperatures. Tonight is going to be one of those nights if you're going to be heading up on the mesa. Now, getting around here in Grand Junction, well, again, we are seeing still that sunshine even for these afternoon hours. Just like Montrose, cloud cover is going to start increasing towards the evening hours and into the nighttime. Again, start having a little bit of slight chance of some precipitation to occur. But if you do love biking, again, Lunch Loop Trail is probably one of my favorites when I do biking, which is really not that much at all. But for those who love biking and want to do some mountain biking, it's still going to be a really great day today to be able to do it, even leading into the evening hours before we have a little bit of some of those spotty showers. Now, tomorrow is going to be a little bit different. We're going to expect a little bit more of the heavier rainfall, especially towards the afternoon hours. So really won't be recommending to go any type of biking, at least at the lunch loop, and doing getting off the cement, off the streets, off the sidewalks, getting onto the dirt. Not recommended. If you decide you don't mind biking in the rain at all, if that doesn't really bother you, staying on the sidewalks or even the street, you're still going to be fine for tomorrow. So today, still shaping up to be beautiful. But getting into tomorrow, we're going to have a little bit of some different changes. Now we're going to head all the way back down south again, all the way into the San Juans. Again, you still want to make sure that you have a little bit of a hat, especially if you're going to be hiking up some of those higher elevation hikes. You have the Uray Perimeter Trail, which is going to be completely fine. So you're probably going to be fine with just a little bit of a t-shirt or even a long sleeve shirt. But again, we still have snowfall in the mountains. So make sure you still do have the hiking boots. Make sure you still do have your spikes for your boots, because there's still going to be a lot of slick spots and some icy spots. And just be prepared for some possible deep snow depending on where you're hiking at, areas in the San Juans. And then we're going to expect a lot more snowfall we get our way into tomorrow. So hiking may not be the best at all during the daytime or even into the evening and nighttime hours when the snowfall is going to start ramping up. And it's going to be creating some winter storm conditions. So that's not just for areas in the San Juans. We're talking about many areas into the high country. And so we're going to, I'm going to hop right off camera. We're going to take a look at some other locations here across the western slope for today only. Now, a lot of this is going to be applying, again, towards those evening and into the nighttime hours, where this is where we're going to see a little bit of some thunderstorm chances. Now, again, Durango and those areas down south already received a little bit of some light scattered showers this morning, and just expect that this is just going to continue to be spotty, even leading into the evening hours as well. You will get breaks, but will be staying under some cloud cover. Could even get a little bit of breaks in the clouds and could have a little bit of sunshine return. Telluride, just like Uray, going to be expecting a little bit of some rain and snow. And then again, we're going to start seeing that transition into snowfall for tomorrow. But in terms of today, though, you do still, again, going to have some breaks in the system, and this is really going to start ramping up a little bit more so towards the evening hours. We're seeing temperatures staying around into the lower 50s, and even Durango staying around, maybe not so much into the lower 70s. Probably going to be talking about a little bit into the upper 60s. Now, kind of working our way all the way back north, we're looking at Rangeley, we're looking at Dinosaur. Again, same principles apply. We're talking PM showers. Any type of activity is going to be happening around the evening hours. Temperatures are going to stay, though, around into the upper to mid 60s, and that's going to be before that cold front's going to move through. So again, if you do plan on hiking in any of these locations at all, still going to be a great time to be able to do it during the daytime before we start getting into the evening and nighttime hours. We start getting a little bit of some spotty showers as well. And then we're going to start heading our way a little bit more eastward. We're going to get into Glenwood Springs and Aspen. Again, we're still looking at some evening rain and snow showers. So Glenwood Springs, Aspen, the same thing. However, with these locations, especially in Aspen for tomorrow, you're going to be looking at winter weather advisories already in effect. And that's going to actually start at 6 p.m. a little bit later today. And that's going to be for a lot more of that snowfall that is going to be occurring for tomorrow, for our Tuesday. And again, areas into the high country are getting along into like Vail and Copper Mountain as well as Silverthorne. You're going to be looking at some heavy amounts of snowfall, and it's definitely not recommended at all to be able to be doing too much hiking. If you are a backcountry skier, make sure you are still prepped for having those avalanche beacons, because avalanche dangers are likely to increase, especially after this incoming storm passes, leading into Wednesday around the afternoon hours for most of the high country, and then it starts staying situated a little bit more down south. So again, throughout the daytime, you're going to be fine being able to hit up any type of the trails, get down into the San Juans. Just be alert that there may just be a little bit of spotty showers to snow showers, but overall it's going to be on the low end today, and then that's going to start ramping up tomorrow. Again, with the valleys, going to expect a lot more of the heavier precipitation tomorrow towards those afternoon hours. So just get ready to be prepared that our next winter storm is going to be moving through, and a lot of it's going to be impacting on Tuesday compared to today. So if you plan on hitting up the trails or going out for a bike ride or run, a walk, or whatever the case is, afternoon is going to be great. Get into the evening hours, it's going to start changing a little bit. Going to start noticing overcast skies, and again into nighttime hours, some spotty showers, and then the system is going to be impacting us for tomorrow. I am meteorologist Chris Guevara with your Monday, April 24th recreation update. I will be back tomorrow, Tuesday, April 25th, for a new recreation update and possibly some backcountry skiing recreation outdoors, and even getting into the backcountry avalanche dangers. I'll probably talk about a little bit too tomorrow with this incoming winter storm. So make sure you stay tuned in tomorrow as we get our way and brace ourselves for another